we got a serious one on our hands. That song in the back is made by me.
I could be the nigga, yeah, the nigga got the hoes. Arnie in the cut with a motherfucking pose.
If you mess with that SoundCloud link where most of all my music is, it's in the first link. If you don't listen to SoundCloud, then my link tree as my anime channel, my Spotify, my Apple Music, all that other stuff. Let's get into it. Got a video by FedEx Fearless. Does Nofap actually make you more attractive?
Does Nofap actually make you attractive?
Yeah,
We're
I just said
gonna discuss
that
it in this video. Let's get right into it. Guys, I've been on my Nofap journey for going on 3 years, I believe 3 to 4 years, and I will be the #1 advocate that Nofap in itself will change your life, not just with attractiveness, but with so many more things. So let's discuss it. Let's get right into the video.
He's right, bro. I tell y'all, bro, go 4 days without doing it, bro, and you'll feel the difference. 3 days. Go 3 days, but if you really want to feel it, 4. So I'm gonna just say 4 days, but you probably gonna feel it in 3 days. Go 3-4 days without jacking off, and I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel a difference. You're gonna feel more full. You're not gonna feel as empty. You're not gonna feel hollow. You're gonna feel more complete, I guess.
#1, eye contact and social presence increases. Guys, one of the things that is going to make you someone that is respected, especially when it comes to
Wait, what did you say?
Guys, let's get right into the video. #1, eye contact and social presence increases. Guys, one of the things that is going to make you someone that is respected, especially when it comes to women, is being able to hold good eye contact. Is being able to be confident. Women are always trying to judge you based on your social awareness, your social status, everything. I cannot tell you how dull, lazy, unmotivated you feel when you're constantly touching yourself and satisfying yourself to pixels. The reason why most men are unconfident, the reason why most men can't talk to women or are respected by women is because they don't feel like they deserve to be. But if you look at your history, let's look at your browser history. What have you been searching up? What have you been watching? All right, I had a guy the other day tell us how, like, he's part of the self-improvement mentorship, and he was saying how
Yeah, gang, I ain't gonna lie, that shit lame. It feels good, but that shit's lame.
he got with this girl that he's been really wanting to get with for a while, and he couldn't get it up. He had to use his, fingers to satisfy the girl. The most embarrassing thing on the planet. Attractive guy, good looking guy, very tall, dude's like 7'1", and it's just like, imagine that, bro. The girl is expecting all of this stuff, and you can't even do it because you touch yourself so much. You satisfy yourself to lust. You satisfy yourself to pixels. So what happens is when you get in front of a woman, you're not yourself. You're not confident. You can't maintain eye contact. You don't feel secure in who you are. When you stop doing this nonsense, you become a man again, right? Because the thing that people try to argue about Nofap
4 days,
is,
I'm telling
it
you,
helps you last longer or something.
4 days.
I argue differently. I say I last even longer when I don't touch myself because I'm enjoying the moment. I'm not in my own head. I'm not playing scenes in my head. Like, I'm enjoying the person, and time goes by even further. I'm breathing, I'm relaxing, right? And then I'm confident, especially when it comes to seduction. I am confident. I can look at a woman in the eye and not need to lust after her. I can look at her in the eye, have a conversation, and she starts to submit because she feels that strength. You don't have that strength when you're touching yourself, you're jacking off, you're losing your power, your essence to a phone screen, all right? Second thing is discipline builds financial and physical attractiveness.
Discipline does, because damn, it's easy to explain. So if you have discipline in like working out and you just work out even when you don't feel like it, yeah, you're gonna look better, bro. And if you work when you don't feel like working, you're gonna make more money. So
here's how. So when you can withhold yourself from touching yourself, when you can control your own lust, when you don't need to satisfy yourself to pixels, guess what that energy then focuses on? Work, getting paid. I don't gotta worry about jacking my stuff because I'm so busy. We're working with so many different companies trying to help businesses scale, helping our businesses and brands.
And when you are busy, you're not thinking about being none of that. So you usually think about doing that when you ain't doing nothing, bro.
make money. That's what I'm extremely proud of. I'm busy. My mind is focused on work, new clients, new students. We're creating strategies for them to take their business to the next level using social media. When do I have time to sit up here and touch myself to a phone screen? This makes me confident. This makes me focused. This makes me less available. Since I'm so focused on my stuff, I'm already a good looking guy. Women want to be in my life. They don't want to go anywhere. You think about that? How is a woman going to want to leave me, right? We're helping businesses scale, becoming more successful. We're creating something exceptional. Women ain't leaving no winner. You crazy? She ain't leaving no dude. Women will give you whatever you want if they feel like you're that guy. But because I don't do that stuff, I can have more focus on have my energy allocated to the right things. So because I don't jack off, I can actually focus my energy on making more money, which actually gets me more women. Insanity. You think that the more you touch yourself, what does that accomplish? You can't get your wee-wee up. You're wasting time. You're wasting energy, and you're becoming more lustful and weird to women. No benefit whatsoever. Instead of taking that energy and focusing it on work, building discipline, not being controlled by your lust, which makes you more busy, which makes you less available to women, which makes you more attractive to women. They want to sleep with you more. Insanity. Literally. Can you imagine that being more successful made you more money? Oh my God. Wow. If I actually put the effort into myself and getting better, women naturally want to be a part of my life. I got to sit up there and wonder, okay, who do I want to talk to? Who do I want to deal with? All right? I naturally will not be on my phone for several hours because I got shit to do. That makes women, oh my God, he's not available. Oh my God, his presence means so much to me. And then when it comes to physical attractiveness, when you're not touching yourself, guess what clears up? Your skin. You got this glow. See this glow I have on my face? Comes from not touching myself. My energy is so pure that you naturally become more attractive because you're not clouded. You're not lustful and creepy. When you start to look better, you get this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like they'll be all, bro. If niggas weren't jacking off, I feel like there'll be a lot less weird niggas in the world. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like jacking off, or at least jacking off excessively, turns niggas weird as fuck, bro.
Start treated better. So not only are you less available, but you're more successful and you're more attractive. And when it comes to being just more attractive, not only does Nofap help you with this, right? But if you combine that with something that makes your skin look even better, like my go-to skincare routine with T. Hanley, right? Yep. Now you become excessively attractive. Now you become very attractive. You don't want to be just attractive. You want to be very attractive. So this discipline that you put into your goals and your dreams, right? And then you do things to make yourself look better. You become the go-to guy. You want to take your attractiveness to the next level while also being disciplined. You have to have a skincare routine that's simple and complicated. The same way I just said that I'm too busy to be worrying about women, which makes me less available, which then makes me more attractive.
That is true though. Like if you busy, you don't got time to do anything else. If you focus on one thing, like if you focus on anything, bro, you not gonna really be able to just you know what I mean?
That is uncomplicated. Guess what that does? It makes me not worry about what to put on my skin. I know exactly what to wear because every single T. Hanley system, right, comes with exactly what to use and when to use it. So I get to focus on the right things. One thing I've realized, guys, and I'm not gonna harp on this too much, is that consistency beats variety. When I try a bunch of different products, when I'm trying a bunch of different systems, guess what happens? I don't get any results. It's when I stick to my go-to skincare routine that I have been. I actually was worried because turn up men when grab.
That's a smooth way. So, that was a smooth ass way. I didn't even know if it was part of if he was still explaining the topic or if he was doing a whole sponsorship. That shit was okay. That shit was
Here's
smooth.
The beautiful thing about this. Once you start to not be controlled by your lust, guess what starts to happen? You start to feel better about yourself. Think about how good you feel on a Nofap streak. Think about it. Think about that emotion you got, that hunger you got, that ambition you got. This was what drove me to never go back to porn. Because I'm like, man, I feel so good. I feel so energetic. And that starts to transform into other areas of my life. It starts to domino. I am not gonna understate this whatsoever. I'm not gonna downplay this. I think Nofap is part of the reason why I became a millionaire. I'm not kidding. I think Nofap is part of the reason why I became a millionaire.
Probably is because when you constantly doing it, you tired. You don't feel like doing nothing.
sheer
just how it
amount
is.
of energy and testosterone that I have to focus on things while also having a clear mind, non-foggy. Because when you watch porn, now you start to have nonsense in your brain. Porn literally hijacks the part of your brain that is responsible for dopamine. So think about how that relates to success, right? So if the part of your brain that is literally controlling your dopamine is hijacked, how are you going to get dopamine from being successful? You're only going to get dopamine from touching yourself. So do you see how this, I literally wholeheartedly believe Nofap made me a millionaire, because my dopamine now has shifted to only fire off from difficult things. When I accomplish things is only when I feel good in terms of like a reward. Touching myself is not rewarding. Being with somebody I don't want to be is not rewarding. The dopamine comes from accomplishment, comes from helping our businesses scale. That's where I get dopamine from. So you like, wait, I can actually be richer because I don't touch myself, because I now get to force my body and my mind to like hard things. I love work. I'm telling you guys, I literally love to work. It literally, I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's weird.
I already know what he means though. I know exactly what he means, bro. I already know what he means. And I'm not even at his level yet, but like, bro, I know what he means. If you worked before, you probably know what he means.
And everything else is like a side effect. It's like, you mean to tell me I get to work, feel purposeful,
get it a little
creating
bit.
something of value. I make our business grows, and then I also get to be less available, which makes me more attractive to women, which makes me more confident, which makes me more attractive. Sign me up every hour of the day. Unbelievable. Craziness. It's a domino effect. It just leads to everything else. Everything else starts to go better when you're not touching yourself, okay? And point number 4, you give off less creepy vibes. Listen, I mentioned about social awareness and all this stuff. This is probably one that I cannot stress enough. I tell you guys all the time, the way I see men act in public is absurd. I can tell that you touch yourself several times a day. I can tell that you jack off. The weird energy I get from my fellow man is really scary. The way I see you guys stare at girls, the way I see you, like, it's unbelievable. Let me give you guys an example, right? I always reference the gym because that's the only place I go and see human beings. I'm an introvert, guys. I don't like people like that. So the gym is the only place I'm going to see people. Anyways, and I'm always observant of behaviors, and I'm just like, man, a new girl will come to the gym, and these dudes, every single dude trying to hit on.
I'm like, I'm about to look. This nigga, bro. What the fuck?
Every single dude trying to hit on her. I'm like, you just boosted this girl's ego through the roof. Now you're beneath her. You guys don't understand how women work. They want to chase you. They want to desire you. They put you on a pedestal. Women cannot love a man they don't respect. And she ain't gonna respect you. She feel like you need her more than she needs you. The unbelievable thirstiness. The unbelievable gawking. I'm telling you guys, you want to get women? Act like they don't exist. See right through them. I've mentioned this here several times, how I've had guys at my gym. They know who I am. And I tell them, man, stop staring at these girls, man. They're coming up to me, bro, why these girls don't look at me? Because you act like a weirdo. You see a girl, you got to say something to her. You got to speak like, my goodness, man, do what you do and go home. You're not busy enough. I'm telling you guys, man, it's the secret. You get busy on your goals. You get busy on accomplishment, man. Girls they literally just attract to you because that energy, that abundance you have is so attractive. Why do you think they flake on men so much?
That's 100% true, bro. Hold on, I'm going to go back. What the fuck? So the gym is the only place I'm going to see people. Anyway, unbelievable through them. I've mentioned this here several times, how I've had guys at my gym. They know who I am. And I go, what you do and go home? You're not busy enough. I'm telling you guys, man, it's the secret. You get busy on your goals. You get busy on accomplishment, man. Girls they literally just attract to you because that energy, that abundance you have is so attractive. Why do you think they flake on men so much? Because they realize you don't have abundance. She wants to be with a winner. Winners don't got time to chase girls. When they don't got time to be right, see right through them. They don't exist. You're in a public setting, you're focused on you. That makes them desire you. This creepy energy just makes you so unattractive. Sometimes I want to go, I'm like, bro, leave a girl alone. Go to the gym, bro. Work out. And this is not just the gym, obviously. This is anywhere, right? Men catcall women. And then you guys wonder why they fuck the same dudes. Like, oh my Lord. God. And they do be fucking the same dudes, boy. I tell you. I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro.
Gym, bro. Workout. And this is not just the gym, obviously. This is anywhere, right? Men catcall women. And then you guys wonder why they fuck the same dudes. Like, oh my Lord. Guys, this is common sense. Women sleep with the same dudes because the same dudes have certain mannerisms. The same dudes are the most successful. Like, they want winners. Be a winner. You want women? Be a winner. It's that simple. Women want winners. A winner is not gawking at the girl. Women is not living his life in his entire existence. He doesn't give a damn. When women become an afterthought to you, you don't have to worry about women again. When you're so focused on your goals and you look good and you dress well and you smell good and you get into this money and you building your business and scaling it, you don't have to worry about girls ever again. They will never be an issue for you because you're not worried about them. And they start worrying about you. You gotta remember, bro, you take care of her. The things women would do for ballers, high status men, listen, you become that dude, bro, she gonna be blowing your phone up, blowing your shit up. When can we hang out? When can I see you? You don't gotta worry about asking the girl ever again in your life when you become that dude. So this is why Nofap is on. It makes you attractive, more successful, because you stop lusting after girls.
You stop lusting after girls. You stop thinking about shit all the time. That you stop overthinking shit all the time. You have more energy. Definitely have more energy. Like I said, go 4 days without doing it. You gonna see the difference, bro. Y'all need it, bro. I'm gonna put the link to this video because I know I'll be putting the links to the videos, and I'm gonna do it for this video because y'all niggas need to take notes. Niggas need to take notes. All right.